Ever feel like the more you try to manifest something, the more the universe ghosts you? You're visualizing, affirming, letting go, but secretly checking the clock like, okay, universe, anytime now. Here's the truth most manifestation coaches skip. Expectation is just dressed up doubt, and it's keeping you in a low frequency loop of waiting, wanting, and wondering. In this episode, I'm breaking down 4 real world steps to stop expecting and start receiving. Not from apathy, but from alignment. You'll walk away knowing exactly how to shift from where is it to it's already mine. I'm Liz, your cosmic rookie way shower, half human, half avatar, here to help you break free from the old programming and finally receive what's already yours on the frequency of your higher self. Let's get into it. Expectation is always tied to a specific what, a what you want statement like, I want the money, I want the partner, I want the outcome. But the real question to ask is a why question. So if you stop and really think about it, the thing you want is not really the important part. It is the why you want it. Think about the feeling you believe the thing will bring to you. So here's where we flip it. Grab your journal and ask, why do I truly want this? Don't stop at the first answer. Go deeper. Ask again, what's underneath the surface level want? Maybe it's freedom. Maybe it's peace, maybe it's love, safety, or connection. And here's the energetic pivot. Once you identify that core feeling, you stop chasing the thing you think will give it to you and start cultivating that feeling right now. Find things in your daily life to give you that feeling. Let's ground this with a real-world example. 2 entrepreneurs are chasing a $1 million income goal. One writes the number on a whiteboard and fixates on hitting it. Every dollar tracked, every opportunity evaluated based on whether it moves them toward that goal. They end up stressed, constricted, and chasing. The other one? They ask, why do I want this? The answer is freedom, creative expression, impact. So they start showing up as that version now. They embody the energy, not the gap. Guess which one opens the door to even more than the original goal? Do you want the $1 million? Cool. But is it really about the money? Or is it the freedom you believe it buys you? Do you want the relationship? Or is it the feeling of unconditional love and connection? When you start with why, you can begin to feel that energy in other ways, right here, right now, and that changes everything. It shifts your frequency from needing to being. You break the loop of waiting, you stop expecting, and start becoming. Because when you embody the feeling, the outer world has no choice but to match it. In essence, you are allowing the goal to manifest. Yes, you are taking action toward the goal, but more importantly, you are absorbing the energy of your why as you move forward. Expectation lives in the future. Alignment lives in the now. You literally cannot be fully present and anxiously expecting at the same time. So if you want to dissolve expectation, you've got to fall in love with being present. It takes practice, but your life will be enriched by it. Start simple. Savor your coffee. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Feel the ground under your feet. Laugh with a friend. Become radically available to what is. This isn't spiritual bypassing. It's spiritual embodiment. Because the version of you who has what they want, they're not in a state of lack. They're not chasing. They're present, peaceful, engaged with the moment. And just like planting a garden, it's not passive. You make a plan, you prepare the soil, you plant the seeds, water them, show up for them, and then you let them grow. You don't dig up the dirt every few days to see if they are sprouting. You trust what you planted will bloom because you are enjoying the process, nurturing the ground with confidence. That's the energy of knowing, grounded, engaged, but not obsessed with the outcome. You know the harvest is already written into the timeline, so you stay rooted in presence and let life bring it to form. That's your new job now, to treat the present moment like it is the destination, because vibrationally, it is. This is where we break the cycle. There's a voice in your head that says, "Is it here yet? Am I doing this right? What is it taking so long?" That voice is not you. That's the ego, trying to force you into expectation. Its job is to monitor, measure, and control. And your job is to observe it without attaching to it. Next time the feeling of expectation shows up, just pause. Say to yourself, "I see that thought. That's the part of my mind that's afraid. It's just a thought, and it is not me." That's it. No resistance, no inner war, just awareness. You're creating space between the thought and the truth of who you are, and in that space, expectation can't stick. You become the sky. The thought is just weather passing through. That voice in your head that says you're behind or it's not happening fast enough, that's not you. It's the part of your mind still clinging to the scoreboard, like that entrepreneur obsessing over their Q1 numbers instead of building something bigger. Now we anchor it in. This is where you step into full embodiment. Instead of asking, "When will it happen?" you ask, "If it were already done, how would I feel right now?" Ask yourself throughout the day, "How would I walk if this was already mine? How would I show up to this task? What would I stop worrying about?" This is the law of assumption. You stop waiting to receive and start acting like you already have. Your identity shifts, your vibration shifts, and that changes everything. You're no longer signaling, "I don't have it yet." You're broadcasting, "This is who I am." Let's land this. Shift from chasing outcomes to becoming the energy. Fall in love with the now. Notice the thoughts, but don't become them. Give yourself compassion and walk like it's already done, because what you're waiting for is already in you, on the frequency of your knowing. So, let's pull it all together. You've shifted from chasing a specific outcome to cultivating the feeling you were really after. You've stopped waiting for the future to save you and started living like the future is already here. You've learned to notice the anxious voice that expects and doubts without becoming it. And you've started walking, talking, and showing up like someone who already knows the outcome is yours. That's the real shift. When you assume your desire is already done, when you allow it to unfold without interference from your expectations, fears, or timelines, you finally create the one thing that actually brings it in: resonance. Manifestation doesn't respond to pressure, it responds to alignment. Your desire already lives on a frequency, and when you become that frequency, through your thoughts, feelings, and actions, you meet it. You stop chasing. You receive. Let the goal be a given. Let the outcome be inevitable. And then allow. Because the moment you stop needing it to happen is the moment it finally can. All right, before we wrap, let's do your cosmic wink. Check the timestamp on the video right now. That number, that's your personal message from your higher self. Just type angel number plus the time, no colon, into Google and see what guidance pops up for you today. Click, like if you learned something new. Share this with someone who will enjoy, and subscribe if you're ready for the real work, clarity, consciousness, and a little cosmic sass. Comment below if you've ever tried to manifest your dream life while secretly spiraling in doubt. You're here for a reason. Keep listening inward. I see you. I honor you, and I appreciate the time you gave to your own journey today and to this space we're building together.